Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Schneider. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Fernando Torres. Mbappe. He's got the shot away! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a
decent hit! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Koulibaly spots it and intercepts. Musiala. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Jorginho. Oh, nicely intercepted. No, that's been intercepted. Schneider. Works it forward. Schneider. And here's Torres.
Iniesta really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make...
Torres! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Now it's Schneider. Schneider. There's the hit! It's in! And they're back in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And the finish! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Jamal! What a wonderful goal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played back in. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Diaby. And we hit half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. That gets things going for the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Fernando Torres. Schneider. Oh, and the shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
649.
Stood up well to him there. Header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Schneider. He's got away. That is good alertness. McAllister, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. Mbappe. Threads one in. That has been cut short. And Darren Fletcher. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's intervened well there. Jorginho. Played out to the left flank. And that's been intercepted.
That was well...
Oh no, this does not look good. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he get it through? Van Bouten. Jorginho. Now it's Torres. Now that's well seen too. McAllister did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe! Oh, good spread. And here's Yamal. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be 1 minute at
And
a
it's
time.
Luis Suarez. And he's there to retrieve it. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Mbappe picking up
Please
the
be
Man
made
of the
aware
Match
that
award,
smoking is
and
only
no
permitted
surprise
in
there.
designated areas within these grounds.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
Determination and occasion.
Grounds.
How would you summarise what we...
He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
Determination and occasion.
Grounds.
How would you summarise what we...
He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
Determination and occasion. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk in
match.
this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Fernando Torres. He's in a good position here. Can he finish? It's a goal kick. Shifted upfield. He's played him through. Gets his pass away. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Saka. That's been cut out, well played. Short changes him with that pass. And the pass is intercepted. Cafu proves just a little bit too strong. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gently done. Mbappe. A real chance if he can get through. Torres could be danger here. And he's straight offside. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Adams calmly anticipates. Saka. Now it's Sneijder. He has found the way through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He can get that clear. Torres. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's beat and Torres! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Oh, smashing header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, just skips past his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
De Bruyne. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in
Vinicius Junior! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Ends up big! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Fernando Torres. Now it's
Attendance for
Mbappe.
this match was 72,300.
Back into the middle. That is a great big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Sneijder really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Serginho.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fernando Torres. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Real chance! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Sneijder. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. That's that, the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. Pretty awry. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has
everybody,
joined
and
us for
welcome
this
to today's
unmissable
match.
game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Fernando Torres. Well, there's the clearance. And they're quick to get it back. Schneider. And here's Torres. Fernando, can he put it away? Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Jordan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Saka.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Schneider. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Saka. Rudiger can get it clear. He's going for goal! He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Messi. He's picked his way. Oh, he's been caught now. Big chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Jordan with the corner, there first. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Jordan have their second corner now. Up he goes! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then, and they've got their leveller.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That's really well cleared. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Jorginho. And it's Schneider. Yamal. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. This might spell danger. Schneider. Fernando Torres. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Diogo Costa. Now it's Mbappe. Saka. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Schneider.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Now there's a fine ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy.
Has been
and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1.
Please watch the screen for
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Hadrian. Coming on
There's
the
the
field
whistle then to
is
start the second half.
24, Maradona.
Mbappe, and he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. A real chance if he can get through. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Costa Curta. Jordan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just skip Mbappe!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he over...
Just the goalkeeper. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And the comeback is complete. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
For this match was 72,000.
Just the keeper to beat! Picked out brilliantly. Hits one! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Decent hit! And it's come back out to him. And more, and more, and more. And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Jordan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Now the finish! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Jordan have their 3rd corner. Cleared without hesitation. Schneider. Belts one. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Serginho. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
4 added minutes
Confirmation
has
that
been
there will be
indicated.
4 minutes stoppage time. And he's intervened well there. Gently done. Real chance here. He's having a hit! And the keeper has shown real class. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. And it's Scholes. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he cuts out the supply. He's gone forward. And he welcomes it in. That has been cut short. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Mbappe! Gently done. Serginho, spread it left, back into the middle. Modric. Modric showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can run onto that. Well timed, excellent interception. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. It's a great ball. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. 5 minutes till the break. Mbappe! And he's... Oh, shooting chance! Cleared without complication. Mbappe. And he was alert to it. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And it's Totti. Luis Suarez has a goal! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. Evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break.
He's had a hit! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
The goal scorer!
No space,
After
no
66
problem.
minutes
You
is
just cannot stop him.
number 7.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish.
And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Yamal! Substitution in progress.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And he's had a shot! Van Dijk gets it clear. And here's Torres.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Scholes. Guardiola. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Spain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Fletcher cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. He might be in here. There's the hit. It's in. And the comeback is complete.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character.
Batistuta! So close to drawing level.
Batistuta couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Neymar.
There will be
Batistuta,
5 minutes added
that's
time.
very neat. And Batistuta! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Jorginho. Saka. And he's there to retrieve it. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity.
Minutes has been indicated.
Van Bouten cuts out the pass. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Mbappe, now it's Torres, nicely intercepted, and the pass is intercepted. He's picked his way through, and it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Back into the middle, Mbappe, look at shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught napping!
There's much frustration.
And again! And we have our very first corner. Van Balten gets it away.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Well, Peter, this is a game where I really don't think I need to spell out who I'm expecting to provide.
Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Adams can get it clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That's a little off target. Maradona. Oh, that's fabulous. Schneider. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Mbappe. Yamal. And here's Torres. Messi. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Threads one in.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Van Balten clears it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now that looks a decent ball. Saka. Well, the goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Mbappe! Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he put it away? Superb goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any strong opinions on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Works it forward. Now it's Maradona. And he's picked out the run. Yamal. Messi. He's tried one! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Engages and forces him off the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the... Real chance! And he hits the net! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
The attendance for this match.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cruising.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been...
Can he finish? He's got a goal!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so...
Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now that's well seen too. And he was quick to react. Now it's Messi. Now it's Torres. Stood up well to him there. That's going to go a long way. Adams gets over and intercepts. Mbappe.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Passes short and sharp. Yeah. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Real big chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome.
That's that, the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Located by the gates.
Game, despite it being